And hello, I'm Nick from 31 Film Talk, and we're doing this again. This is year 5. I can't believe I'm doing this 5 years of my complete Blu-ray collection. We're going to go through every single Blu-ray that I own. It's a lot. I'm going to try and be quick this year. There's going to be a lot of Blu-rays too that I haven't yet shown in a video up until this point, so you're going to see some early stuff. And I'm going to need one of these to get through it tonight. It's almost 3 in the morning and I'm doing this, man. The dedication. So we're gonna start big. We're gonna go Steelbooks first, outside, back in here. We're gonna go all over. So let's do this. Steelbooks. So I used to have them all over there, so I cleared this shelf off and put some up here. So let's get started. So we're in the plastic wrapping. We got 10 Cloverfield Lane. Great movie. And something fell already. What am I doing? 3 Hundo. Alien Covenant. I didn't really care for that movie. Atomic Blonde. Avengers Age of Ultron. This is the Vision Steelbook. I thought he was a much better character than Ultron. Lego Batman. Baby Driver. Oh my god, I forgot how much this hurts the arms. Captain America the Winter Soldier. That's kind of an expensive one. Captain America Civil War. Chappie. The first Cloverfield. Maybe I should put those together. Oh, my arm hurts already. This is not good. I'm out of shape. Coco. Great movie. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's sweet artwork. It's my favorite classic Universal monster. And movie, this is Deadpool. They re-released it a couple times. This is the 4K Steelbook, which is pretty cool. The Dark Knight. Death Race. That one was a gift from somebody. Desperado, love that movie. Django Unchained, that's that Steelbook. One of my favorites, Dread, the Mondo Steelbook, really cool, it has a slipcover. Elysium, Ender's Game, The Evil Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, it's just the regular Blu-ray, not 4K. Hacksaw Ridge, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, it's the second movie. The Incredible Hulk, the good Hulk movie. Inception. Got this from my friend Berto. Iron Sky. Crazy movie. The Italian Job. This is actually a metal pack, but same difference. It Follows. Surprisingly pretty good. Johnny Wick. And Johnny Wick Dos. Double dipped on the first one. Kong Skull Island, 4K Steelbook. Killy Bill, Uno, Killy Billy, Dos. Lady and the Tramp, that's a fairly new one. La La Land, I really didn't care for that movie, but I bought it anyway. This one's actually a DVD Steelbook of the 4th Die Hard movie, but it was so cool and I got it like dirt cheap, I just threw my Blu-ray of it in there. Lock, Stock, 2 Smoking Barrels. Looper Mondo Steelbook. That's a really cool one. You get that one pretty cheap too. Mad Max Fury Road. I think that's an expensive one now on eBay. The Matrix. One of the coolest designs. The Mummy Steelbook, which is really neat. The Mummy. Brendan Fraser starring one. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And Dawn of the Planet of the Apes metal packs. And of course, War didn't have one in the States. Stupid. So we're gonna go over here now and look at the rest of them right there. Don't mind the turtle. Power Rangers. Pulp Fiction. Resident Evil Degeneration, which is still my favorite of the CG Resident Evils. Shaun of the Dead, probably one of my favorites. Really like the comic book. Sin City. Sin City Damned to Kill For. Still haven't opened that. Skyfall. Snatch, one of my all-time favorite movies. Space Jam, one of my all-time favorite movies. Spider-Man Homecoming. Thor the Dark World, got this from Nathan, thanks man. Whoop. Thor Ragnarok. Valerian, I didn't think that movie was actually that bad. Watchmen. And X-Men First Class. Fuck, my arm's tired already, man. I'm out of shape. I'm out of Blu-ray shape. So we're gonna go outside over here to this shelf that's got like my Overflow and some other things over there. There we go, got the light on. Here we go. Raising Arizona, it's a fairly new one. 13 hours, never got around watching that. There Will Be Blood. Gangs of New York. Pocahontas 1 and 2. Assassin's Bullet. And The Barber. Here's the cheapest Blu-ray I've ever paid for, called Sweetwater. I only paid $1 for this, brand new, at a store at Dollar Tree. Haven't watched it yet. I heard the movie's just kind of okay. Trance. These are all movies I haven't really watched yet. Kingdom of Heaven, which has the director's cut, which I hear is much better. Project X. Let's see. Ruby Volume 4. I haven't watched any of 4, and I think Volume 5 is already done. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the 8th Dimension. Ed, I promise I'll watch it one day. Tank Girl. We're gonna do it like this. The Homesman. Never heard of it, but it looks pretty good. Unforgiven. Like, I bought 2 westerns that week for some reason. War Dogs. The Rocker. Arrival. Keeping Up with the Joneses. The Counselor. Into the Storm. I'm a sucker for disaster movies. Cowboys and Aliens. And Miracle on 34th Street. 310 to Yuma. Yeah, I still haven't watched that. Barbarella. Blade 2. I have the first one on a pack. Book of Life. Boy Next Door. Caught Inside, which looks like a crap movie. Cloud Atlas. Con Air. Dead Calm. One of these days I'm gonna watch that. District B13 double pack. Dress to Kill. Entrapment. This is Fast and the Furious collection. This is the first 6 movies. And then I also have the 7th one on Steelbook, just because Jason Statham's in it, and then the 8th one, again, because Jason Statham's in it. Firebirds. From Dusk Till Dawn 4-packs, got the 3 movies, and then Full Tilt Boogie. These two go together here. The Hustler, and then Color Money. Land of the Dead. Last Action Hero. Lincoln Lawyer. No Country for Old Men. Pain and Gain. This actually came in a red case, but I swapped it out with Zombieland because it looks cooler. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That's John from Wasting Money 1's favorite movie. Shame. Straight Outta Compton. The Warriors. Weird Science with a pop art slip. Wild. Woodstock Director's Cut. Inside Out with the character cards. I think it's a little different looking. The Good Dinosaur. And Transformers the movie, the animated one from the 80s. Then we come down a shelf here. So then this is my superhero animated stuff, mostly DC, but I got a few Marvel things over here. So as far as Blu-rays go, I got Hulk versus let's see, Necessary Evil, like a little documentary about DC villains. Now the DC animated movies, I don't have all of them on Blu-ray. I have all the movies, but some of them I still have on DVD. I gotta upgrade. So just the Blu-rays. Justice League Frontier. Green Lantern, First Flight. Justice League, Crisis on 2 Earth. I really like that movie. Another really good one, Batman Under the Red Hood. Underrated one right here, Green Lantern Emerald Knights, an anthology film, which is pretty cool. My personal favorite, Justice League Doom. The one Steelbook that not too many people have, Batman Dark Knight Returns Deluxe Edition, which means part 1 and 2 are in here. I actually got this from Jordan, and I am super appreciative of that every day. Superman Unbound. Justice League Flashpoint Paradox. I wish that one had a Steelbook. And then the rest of these over here are Steelbooks, except this right here. This is Vixen the movie, which I think was animated. Then they turned it into a show. So I will get these out of the way. They re-released Justice League New Frontier on a Steelbook when the live-action Justice League came out. Batman and Harley Quinn Steelbook. And Batman vs. Two-Face Steelbook. It's the Adam West, second Adam West one. And then we have all the other Steelbooks here. Justice League War. If you're wondering about the order too, these are the order they have been released. Son of Batman. Batman Assault on Arkham. And these are all Steelbooks right here on out. Justice League Throne of Atlantis. Batman versus Robin. I almost said Batman Forever. Justice League Gods and Monsters. I would actually like to see a sequel to that. That'd be pretty cool. Batman Bad Blood. Taylor Swift was a co-writer on that movie. Justice League versus Teen Titans. That's a good one. Batman The Killing Joke. Batman Return to the Caped Crusaders. It's a lot of fun. Justice League Dark. Not a bad movie. Could have used less Batman. Oh no, I'm sorry. Teen Titans, The Judas Contract, and the Wonder Woman animated film re-released as a Steelbook when the live-action movie came out. Other than that, over here I have a couple Blu-rays. This is actually like a mini horror section. I've been wanting to do videos about these movies in October, just haven't gotten around to it. A couple Blu-rays over here. The Unborn, The Boy, we got Beetlejuice, Hammer double pack here, Two Faces of Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll, and The Gorgon. I watched The Gorgon, it was okay. I Spit on Your Grave double pack, the original and the remake. Scream 2, I haven't seen Scream 2, I've only seen Scream 1. Mirrors 2, oh, that looks cool. First one's pretty cool. And Killer Clowns from Outer Space with the art card, cult classic right here. I think that's all the Blu-rays that are out here, so we're gonna go back in the room now. Alright, back in the room. I need another swig. Well, if it's helping or what, I don't know. So now we're gonna look at some like the collector's ones, I guess. The collector's editions, the sets, some of the TV stuff. AC/DC Live at River Plate. This is my second copy of this. I have watched it though, and it's really cool. Good concert. Random Great Barrier Reef. It's a BBC nature documentary. It's very interesting. You learn a lot about Barrier Reef and how important it is to the world. I got this from, I can't remember at the moment, but they gave it to me for free. It's a live concert of the Raconteurs, which is an awesome band. Here's the first 3 volumes of Ruby. I like how the first 2 came in the black case, and then they just gave up on the black case idea, I guess, for the third one. I don't know. And come over here. So I got Walking Dead, first 3 seasons DVD. Second 3 ones I had Blu-ray. I got 1 Steelbook here for the 4th season, and then 5th and 6th season I have the lenticular covers, which are pretty neat. I don't have season 7 that has Negan on it because I'm kind of falling out of the show. So I don't know, might get rid of those. And then the rest of all these over here are like Blu-ray sets and collector's editions. I got this from Brett the Movie Guy, Alfred Hitchcock Essentials. It's got all his famous movies there: Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, Psycho, and The Birds. Here's Back to the Future trilogy. This is the fatter one because it came with digital copies on disc. Batman vs. Superman Digibook. I have all the live action DC films on Digibook. Fantastic Beasts, where to find them. It's like a fold out slipcase thing that it comes in. Forrest Gump, the, what do they call these? Lux. It's like those weird fold out things. You can just search what it looks for. I don't have time to fiddle with it and get it open. The original Halloween film on Digibook. Love this Digibook and I love the movie. The Harry Potter complete film set. I've still never opened that thing because they're on TV all the freaking time. Indiana Jones complete set. Then we got Interstellar, again on the Lux. And then this is like the booklet that came with it. It doesn't really fit inside it or anything, so you just gotta have it right there. Now, a whole lot of people got this. This is how big a fan I am of Jason Statham. I have his collection, Blu-ray collection. Comes in a black case. I think it's like a Canadian release or something, but you got Crank 2, The First Mechanic, Transporter 3, which, ugh, and War, which is an entertaining movie. So that's a pretty good pack. Those are a lot of his entertaining ones. Transporter 3 is garbage, though. Jurassic Park Trilogy, that's the first 3. Oh, I love this thing. I think it's out of print now. The King Kong Digibook. I got this as a Christmas gift, and I freaking love it. Really nice Digibook. Man of Steel Digibook. Mission Impossible is the 5th one. Rogue Nation. Comes in like this slipcase with like a book and the Blu-ray itself. Got this little Groot pin from going to see the first Guardians. It's just sitting there. Planet of the Apes. This is the original fat Blu-ray box set. It's got every movie on an individual Blu-ray, which I know they released that really skinny set, but I don't know. I kind of like having them individual like that. It's kind of cool. Planet Earth. This is the 6-disc edition. So this is Reservoir Dogs. Comes in like this gas cantina thing. This is actually the DVD case. I just threw my Blu-ray in here, but the actual Blu-ray one looks exactly the same. There's just a blue line up here that says Blu-ray, and it actually looks kind of tacky, so I like that better. The Rocky set, Rocky 1 through 5, and Rocky Balboa, which is the 6th movie. I have Creed separately. Oh, I just realized this is in the wrong way. Star Wars: The Complete Saga. This was the last time, I believe, 20th Century Fox released Star Wars on home video before selling out to Disney. So it's a nice little set it comes into. And we got The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi just came out today, so you'll see that later on. Here's Rogue One in like this big digibook thing that Target had. Suicide Squad Digibook. Terminator Anthology, which is Terminators 1, 2, 3, and Salvation. We got the Wonder Woman Steelbook. Or I'm sorry, Digibook. And we got this stupid Jurassic World tin thing hanging on the end here. And then we have X-Men Days of Future Past. This is like comes with all this bonus cool stuff. It's really cool. And then there's my Interstellar film style. Okay, so we're gonna hop just right over here. So normally these are laying flat just because I'd have something on top of it, but for the purposes of this video. So here are most of my criterions. I have an arrow in here and then like a other criterion thing. These aren't all my criterions. It is most of them. I think there's only 2 that aren't in here. You'll see them later on. So here's my criterions for all you enthusiasts. There's Yojimbo, It's gonna be hard to show actually. And then my Arrow one. This is a Battle Without Honor and Humanity. It's like the first film in the Yakuza Papers saga. I think there's like 5 of those movies or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna lay these down like this so they don't fall. 7 Samurai. I think everybody has that Criterion. This was my very first Criterion, The Last Emperor. You'll notice these are all like Asian films. I'm actually trying to get all the Asian films that Criterion has released, and I'm nowhere near being done, but I'm getting there. Tokyo Story. I really need the time to watch these two. Oh, this isn't a Criterion, but I got it from Barnes & Noble. It's part of the Studio Canal collection. Might be a little hard to see though. But this is Ran, which is another Akira Kurosawa film. Rashomon. Harakiri. House, which is a wacky ass movie. Still Walking. I got this from Bluray Hoarder. I forget what he goes by now. It's late. Sorry. Yi and Kwiden, which I've seen half of this and didn't finish it. Okay, since we're already talking about Asian films, let's just go down here and look at my Asian collection. So I got my shelf situation has definitely changed since last year. So I used to have one of these was here, this one was over here, so I moved them both over here, and then I got a new shelf over here. Everything here is all the Asian films that I own, so it's kind of nice to have them all together, and I've pretty much filled up the shelf already. So I was able to separate Blu-rays from DVDs, so this will be a lot easier to cycle through. So let's just hit them up. Might be a little dark, apologize. Let's see if we get the lighting. But 14 Blades, Donnie Yen, Akira, Baby Blues. This movie was underwhelming. Battle Royale, it's got the first and second one. Bruce Lee's The Big Boss. Blade of the Immortals, that was released last year. It's an okay movie. Confession of Murder, that's a pretty interesting thriller. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series. Yep, we're going to have anime in here as well. Cowboy Bebop, the movie. Here's another 4K. My 4Ks aren't by themselves, they're just sprinkled in with my collection. This was the first 4K I got. Of course, it was a martial arts film. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Triple pack here of the Daimajin films. Complete series of Death Note. We got Digimon Tri here, the first 3 so far. The next one comes out on Blu-ray next month. There's Reunion, that is Determination, and Confession. Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Gods, and Resurrection F. This is actually a fan release of Blu-ray of Drunken Master 2, but it's got like every cut of the film. It's got tons of bonus features. Fully restored. They did an awesome job. It's called Hong Kong Rescue. I recommend seeking them out. They're kind of struggling out there, but really good releases. Bruce Lee's Fist of Fury, Flashpoint, double pack of Fearless and Unleashed, 2 of Jet Li's good movies. Final Fantasy VII Advent Children complete. Fooly Cooly complete first season now because 2 more seasons are coming out. Forbidden Kingdom, Game of Death, Ghost in the Shell, 25th anniversary with the slip, The Grand Master. Here's another one of those fan released ones. This one is of Hard Boiled, which is a very nice release of it because we don't have a nice Blu-ray release of this movie. Here's one of my favorite Steelbooks, Hero. These Steelbooks are over here as well because it's just, as long as it's an Asian film or stars predominantly Asian actors, it's over here. The Host, this is a really good movie. Hunter x Hunter is how I like to pronounce that. Fun anime, trying to catch up on it, it's a lot. Iceman, Ip Man 3, I have the first 2 but on DVD. Ip Man The Legend is Born. Jet Li collection, which has Fists of Legend, Tai Chi Master, and The Legend. 3 very good films. Tai Chi Master is one of my all-time favorites. Kung Fu Hustle Steelbook, Kung Fu Killer, Legend of the Fist, Return of Shenzhen, Little Big Soldier, which I think is one of Jackie Chan's better recent films, Napping Princess, the Anbak Trilogy Steelbook, Redline, crazy ass anime. Look up the trailer for this movie. It is insane. Good movie. Story's weak, but it's fun. Rise of the Legend, Rumble in the Bronx, Rush Hour Trilogy. Man, we waited a long time for Rush Hour 2 on Blu-ray. Tekken Kincrete, Tower of Death, aka this is Game of Death 2, which is Bluesploitation, but this is actually a really fun and action-packed movie. Got a lot of talented people behind it. Train to Busan, Bruce Lee's Way of the Dragon, Keanu Reeves is Man of Tai Chi, the already created live-action Mulan film, which is interesting, Ninja, I don't have the second one. One more release from Hong Kong Rescue. This is Police Story 3 Super Cop, which you can't find the original cut in America. You only have this crappy US release. That's why I got this. Because the US release is honestly hard to watch because it's so bad. But the movie's good. First Strike, which is actually Police Story 4. Tony Jaa's The Protector. And then Protector 2, which is actually not that good. The Raid Steelbook. And The Raid 2 Awesome Films. And let me just go one more shelf. We got The Villainous, one of the best movies from last year. The movie was good. Wild City. Wolf Warrior. Wolf Warrior 2. Young Bruce Lee. And then my favorite anime of all time, Yu Hakusho. The entire series, volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Second volume I got signed by the voice actor of this character, Chris Sabat. There's season 3, season 4. The Assassin. The rest of these, I have not watched these yet. But, or I've seen parts of them, I just haven't watched the whole thing. Chinese Zodiac, which is actually Armor of God 3. Ip Man The Final Fight, Ip Man Season 1, this was a TV show. If it doesn't have Donnie Yen, then it's not related to his movies. Badges of Fury, The Thieves, Nightfall, got that from cityonfire.com. Once Upon a Time in Shanghai, Wind Blast, The Stool Pigeon, Tai Chi Hero, Jiro Dreams of Sushi, that's supposed to be a really good document. Lost in Thailand, I think that's China's answer to The Hangover. A Simple Life, The Golden Cane Warrior, Skin Trade, The Last Dragon, Yakuza Weapon is the name of that movie, Legendary Amazons, Snow Girl and the Dark Crystal, War of the Arrows, Seven Warriors, Monkey King 2. This is Monkey King 2. The first one didn't really get a wide release. Kill 'Em All, Killers, The Bodyguard, For the Emperor, Black Coal, Thin Ice, Iron Protector, Skip Trace, Railroad Tigers, Kung Fu Yoga, Journey to the West, and Journey to the West 2, Ichi, Letters from Iwo Jima. I'm like sweating here, my arm is so tired. Zatoichi, the Blind Swordsman, Shaolin, Dragons Forever, this is a hard to find Blu-ray. The Last Kung Fu Monk, I mean, it looks like shit. Kamiko, the Treasure Hunter, The Wall, Old Boy, Paprika, Ghost in the Shell 2, Ghost in the Shell, the new movie, which is the third movie, I think, or something, I don't know. Summer Wars, God of War, not the video game, The Adventurers, Reset, Killzone 2, And I forgot this was over here. Criterion, because I just got this recently. Lone Wolf and the Cub, the complete series of movies, which is really cool. I got this as a gift. We move all the way up here. So I had to like repurpose this shelf. So what it is most of my Kaiju movies, and then Scream Factories and Studio Ghibli, just for shits and giggles. So I have every Godzilla movie that's been released officially in the United States. Not all of them are on Blu-ray yet, and 3 of them are super expensive and hard to find, so I don't have them. But here's another Criterion right here, the Godzilla Criterion, which is really cool. It has a pop-up when you open it. We also got Godzilla vs. King Kong, which is getting a remake or whatever. King Kong Escapes. And then Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. Destroy All Monsters is the re-release. Sadly. Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. Godzilla vs. Gigan. Godzilla vs. Megalon, which is one of my personal favorites. Godzilla 84 or Godzilla 85, Return of Godzilla, whatever. That finally got released. Godzilla vs. Biollante, another one of my favorites. And the Sony double packs of versus Ghidorah and Mothra from the second series. Rebirth of Mothra trilogy versus Mechagodzilla 2 and Space Godzilla versus Destroya and Megaguirus. The first American one, the 4K restoration or whatever, 4K remaster, whatever. I like that movie, I don't mind it. And then I actually have the entire cartoon on DVD. My arm just can't fucking take this abuse. Can't. It's just tiring. I'm like sweating. My arm's tired. Godzilla 2000. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack, and against Mechagodzilla. And then Tokyo SOS and Final Wars. And then we got Godzilla 2014, the American one, that's the Target slipcover. And then Shin Godzilla. And I have all the Gamera films here. That's volume 1 of the old films. Volume 2, and this is the 90s trilogy. I go down here. These are my Scream Factories. I'm not gonna be able to pull these out. And we're just gonna show the spines. Save time. Army of Darkness, Bubba Hotep, Cockneys vs. Zombies. Excuse me, Day of the Dead, The Fog, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Mad Max, Narcopolis, Return, where is it? Return of the Living Dead, Sleepaway Camp, They Live, double pack of Tentacles and Reptilicus, Witchboard, Slither, from up here, The Thing, and Black Christmas, and then, I know it's a small Scream Factory collection, and then Ghibli collection, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, and then from Up on Poppy Hill, The Red Turtle, Howl's Moving Castle, The Wind Rises, Nausicaa, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Porco Rosso. Okay, then let's come over here for the main collection. So we start over here, work our way down. 2 Guns, 9, these are all the numbered ones. 13, that's a good thriller. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, 28 Days and Weeks Later, 47 Ronin, 101 Dalmatians, 976 Evil, A Ghost Story, Aladdin with the lenticular cover, The Accountant, The Adjustment Bureau, Alien with the white slipcover. I still want that green one. Aliens, Alien vs. Predator, The Angry Video Game Nerd movie. As Above, So Below, with a really nice slip. Attack the Block, John Boyega before he got super famous. The Avengers in the 3D gold slipcover, which I think is kind of rare now. Basketball, finally released on Bluray. The transfer's not good. Batman Mask of the Phantasm on Blu-ray, that's always cool. The Belko Experiment. And here's Big. Let's see if it works this year. I heard it work earlier. Oh shit, it didn't work. I literally had a friend over earlier today. He opened it. And it worked. There it goes. Put it away later. The Big Sick. Birdman with the fold open slip and the right case. Black Snake Moan. Blazing Saddles, excuse me. Blue Thunder. The Boondock Saints. And all the Bourne movies. There's Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum, and Legacy. I don't have the fifth one. It wasn't very good. Bravehearts. Cabin in the Woods. I really need that cool slipcover. So let's go down over here. This will be a lot easier on my arm. Thank God. Captain America, First Avenger. Casino Royale. Casper. Jason Statham double pack here. Chaos and The Bank Job. The Bank Job's good. Chaos is not. Chef. Children of Men. One of my favorite camping movies ever. Shopping Mall. I can't recommend it enough. It's so much fun. Chronicle. Collateral. Colossal. That cool slip. There's Creed. Here's The Crow. I think a movie that deserves a Steelbook is The Crow. Daredevil with that recently re-released slipcover that I obtained. The Dark Knight. This is the 4K. Dark Knight Rises. Day After Tomorrow. The Day the Earth Stood Still. This is the original 50s one, black and white. One of my all-time favorites. Days of Thunder. Tommy Cruise. Dead Snow 2 is the second one. I don't have the first one. I've seen it though. Second one's way better actually, but the first one's still alright. Dead Space Downfall. The Descent. One of the best horror movies since, the 2000s. Devil's Rejects. District 9. Don John. Doctor Strange. The third copy of Dread that I had. This is the 4K Blu-ray. I had the regular Blu-ray. I got rid of that. Easy A. Edge of Tomorrow. I just forget what that movie's called. El Mariachi and Desperado double pack Blu-ray. End of Watch. I have this up top here. I actually just watched this today with some friends. The Evil Dead remake. That was not bad, pretty good. Escape Plan. Here's Evil Dead 2. I had the first one on Steelbook, and then we saw the third one on Ex Machina, Expendables 1 and Expendables 2. I do have the third one. It's down a couple shelves here. Family Guy Blue Harvest, the only good Star Wars parody one. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Can't wait to see Isle of Dogs. Fight Club. The Fighter. Final Destination, 4-pack. These are the first 4 films. And then this is the 5th film with the cool slipcover. The Foreigner. Friday the 13th, Part 3, 3D. Freddy vs. Jason. The only 2 movies I own from the Friday series. Free Fire, Free Willy, Frost Nixon, Frozen, not the animated one, but the thriller movie, which is pretty good. The Fugitive, Fury, Gangsta Squad, Get Out. This is the first Ghostbusters, and it's in a wrap because I got Ernie Hudson to autograph it at a convention, which is cool. He's a nice guy. 2-pack Ghost Rider 1 and Hellboy 1. And then I have Hellboy 2. We have Gone Girl. Let me just keep moving along here. Gravity, Green Room, Gremlins with the Slip, Gremlins 2, which I like, Gridiron Gang, surprisingly a pretty good movie, Grindhouse, that has both films on there, Grudge Match, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 with the exclusive Groot slipcover, which you can't find anywhere anymore, Halloween H2O, Halo Legends, Hardcore Henry, Hellraiser 1 and 2, which I think are the only two you need to own. Hercules, Hildago, Homefronts, How to Train Your Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Hunger Games, first movie, and then Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. I think I have the last one. I think I have that one somewhere. I think it's down below. In Bruges, it's a great movie. Incredibles, great movie. Independence Day. Inglourious Bastards. I, Robot with a pretty cool slip. In Time. The Island, one of the only Michael Bay movies I kind of like. Joe. Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass 2. Kindergarten Cop. Kingsman 2, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Krampus, Kubo and the Two Strings, Kung Fu Panda 2, Lady Bird, Land Before Time, the first movie, it's a bad transfer though, Last Samurai, stuck to the plastic, the stickiness from that sticker, Last Stand, Life of Pi, Logan, Lion King 2, Lord of War, The Losers, Lucky Number 11, Machete Kills, Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, Mad Max 3, Beyond Thunderdome, the first one on Scream Factory, Man from U.N.C.L.E., and The Martian. Next row. Alright, Mayhem, this is a great movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's going to be a cult classic you watch. Megamind, Men in Black, I only have the first one because it's the only good movie in that series. Mirrors 1, Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol, Moneyball, Monsters Dark Continent, which is not good, Monsters vs. Aliens, Mother, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Mud, Mulan 1 and 2, The Mummy Returns, My Bloody Valentine, that's the remake, Nightcrawler, and here's my last criterion, fairly new one, Night of the Living Dead. Love that movie. Non-Stop, Oblivion, Olympus Has Fallen, 1 Hour Photo, Pacific Rim, I actually just went and saw the sequel today, Paranorman with the Future Stop slipcover, love that movie, Peanuts movie, Prince of Persia, Pineapple Express, Okay, Pirates of the Caribbean 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason, I think it was just cheap. And I don't have the 5th one yet. I'm waiting for it to be cheap. Predator 1, and then Predators. I have Predator 2 on DVD. The Prestige, Princess Bride, Prometheus, Public Enemies, Punisher Warzone, which I think is a pretty good Punisher movie. Rain Man, love that movie. Reanimator, Resident Evil Vendetta, RoboCop, the 4K master, which is great. Rock'n'Rolla, Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Ronin, Rounders, love that movie. Rum Diary, San Andreas, Saving Private Ryan, I'm going to be getting the 4K of that. The Saw trilogy, which is the first 3, the only 3 I care about. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Scream 1, Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, 7 Psychopaths, love that movie. Seventh Son, The Shallows with that awesome slipcover. Sharknado 3 for some reason. Next to the really good and superior film, but by a little bit, Shawshank Redemption. And then just sitting up here because I watched it somewhat recently. 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is a pretty good movie. Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. She's Out of My League. Shoot 'em Up, really fun movie. Shrek, I almost bought the second one today, but I'm just gonna wait. I got a sticky slipcover here or something. Oh, it's stuck. I hate those stickers on there, man. Ugh. Sicario. Very excited for the sequel. Sleepy Hollow. Snowpiercer with the slipcover, which you can't really find anymore. Soldier. Speed Racer. I like that movie. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and yes, I have Spider-Man 3 because I don't mind that movie. I also don't mind the Amazing Spider-Man movies either. There's the first one and the second one. Spy. Starship Troopers. Star Trek. The reboot one. Star Trek Into Darkness. That's the Target slipcover. And I do have Star Trek Beyond. I think it's down below. Sucker Punch. This was my first ever Blu-ray. And then this is the first one I ever purchased on 31 Film Talk. And it's the anniversary of purchasing this Blu-ray. It's why the collection video comes out today. Because I bought Super 8 5 years ago. On camera. Super Bad. Super Troopers. These are all my super movies. Taken. And here's the other Terminator. Terminator Genesis. Which I hate that movie now, honestly. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. This Means War. The first Thor. The first 3 Ninja Turtles live action movies. And then the CG, all CG TMNT movie. Tora. The Town. Transformers 3 Dark of the Moon. The only reason I have is because I like the Chicago stuff. The Transporter. Love this slipcover, but I hate these stupid stickers. Trick or Treat, fun movie. 999. Troll Hunter, that's a good movie. Tron Legacy. Under the Skin. This is an excerpt from the show The Universe. It's about the solar system. It's very interesting. Untouchables, love that movie. Up in the Air. Wanted. War for the Planet of the Apes, because it has no Steelbook over here. War Games. Warrior. Wedding Singer is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Whiplash with the Slip. Wild Card. The Witch. Wizard of Oz. Woman in Black, that movie creeped me out. The World's End, love that movie. Wreck-It Ralph, the cool slip. Again, X-Men Days of Future Past, The Rogue Cuts, and Zombieland in the red case because it looks cool. Alright, then we go down to this shelf. So these are movies for a certain series I do on my YouTube channel. It's not really that big of a spoiler because no one really watches those videos, so I take my time. Oh, these are some double packs over here. Harryhausen double pack, 20 Million Miles to Earth, and It Came From Beneath the Sea. Get Smart and Yes Man. 4-pack I Am Legend, V for Vendetta. There's the First Blade and Constantine. And then, let's see, skip over here to the Blu-rays. Young Frankenstein, American History X, A Hurt Locker, and Apocalypse Now. Big Trouble in Little China. Taxi Driver Steelbook. Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. The Departed Steelbook. The Heat Steelbook. The Scarface Limited Edition Steelbook, Unusual Suspects, The Great Escape, Heavy Metal, this is Spinal Tap, Basic Instincts. Oh, here's another Scream Factory, I forgot this is over here. Escape from New York. Cinemassacre's favorite movie of all time, It's a Mad World. Spaceballs, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Jaws, Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs, Kubrick 3-pack, 2001 Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, and The Shining, Clash of the Titans, The Last Starfighter, Once Upon a Time in America, Training Day, Leon the Professional, that's like a remaster, A Boy and His Dog, THX 1138. And what else we got over here? The Fifth Element. And Blade Runner 2049. And a couple other movies over here. Movies I've seen that I just need to get categorized or whatever. Split. The Truman Show. Here's Expendables 3. Green Zone. Here's the third Star Trek Beyond. Iron Giant, Spectre, Apollo 18, thanks Cameron, one of the worst movies ever, Grand Budapest Hotel, London Has Fallen, X-Men Apocalypse, The Patriots, Independence Day Resurgence, Dawn of the Dead, which is hard to find because it's out of print. Again, Creature from the Black Lagoon, this is the glow-in-the-dark slipcover. So much I like that movie. Apollo 13, The Sandlot, and the Lego Movie. And Yoda. Nope. And then the final stuff. Down here, this is like a to-watch pile, I guess. I have these two Blu-rays that I was supposed to do. I did a giveaway for. I haven't mailed them yet because I'm having some complications. So let's start from back here. It's Mechanic Resurrection. It's the sequel. Hell on High Water, or Hell or Hell. Here's the last Hunger Games movie. Mockingjay Part 2. Prisoners. Here's Kung Fu Panda 3. The Nice Guys. I forgot I have this over here. Samurai Jack, the complete series box set. That's pretty cool. Here's the Matrix Ultimate Collection, which has the first 3 movies and the Animatrix. Which is the only way to get that. I believe we got that on Black Friday for dirt cheap. American Sniper, Black Mass, Jersey Boys. These 4 movies came in a pack together. In the Heart of the Sea. Here's Stranger Things Season 1, Blu-ray and VHS. These are pretty cool. Got these really cheap. Band of Brothers. And The Pacific. Whoops. Lose movies here. Man on Fire. The Descendants. Nocturnal Animals, we're almost there, we're towards the end. These movies will just stay on the shelf. Westworld from the 70s. Here's the other DC animated movie I didn't show. Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Into the Badlands Season 1. Moonlight. And last ones on this stack over here. We got the Dunkirk Steelbook, which is actually really easy to come by. Your Name. It Comes at Night. Legend of the Naga Pearls. In This Corner of the World. We're so close to the end. Chasing Dragon. And Hunter X Hunter. Losing my voice. And from over there, we have to come right over here to this stack of movies. These are all recent purchases here. Haven't been shown on the channel yet. So let's just go through them here real quick. There's the big obvious one on top. Star Wars The Last Jedi. I got the Digibook from Target. And I also bought today Blade Runner The Final Cut, which I'm pretty sure is the definitive version. Passengers, I got that cheap. The Killer. Shape of Water. Immortal Demon Slayer, just looks like a goofy ass movie. Justice League, this is the Target Digibook. Monsters, got it with the slip. I got extremely lucky with that on a online purchase. Ichi the Killer, which if you didn't get this right away, it's already like doubled in price basically on Amazon, which is ridiculous. Focus. Criminal, don't know anything about it, but I really like the cast, so I'm interested. Plot seems okay. The Passion of the Christ. These are DVDs. Toss those aside. The Gray. What's the name? Vicky Cristina Barcelona. This Is It. Michael Jackson. Total Recall, the remake. The Eye, which is a horror movie I've been wanting to see, and I got it cheap. And wow, the last movie of the video is the really shitty Jupiter Ascending, which I haven't seen yet, but I just hear it's bad, but I just got it real cheap.